get back in the swing of things. The Queens and Kings is not in the cards. Caught me off guard, late in that car. The drops race again, I place a bet how like me. Mile one with haste, the breast I want how like me. Dastardly rants, habits ad nauseum. One day it's not a palace but a crematorium. I throw up bread, plays the same, unfit to survive. I owe them my prayers as I admit my demise. Practically guaranteed to go with my own involvement. Actually perceive the deterioration of myself and apartment. Often act to calm myself, being the most lost in the room. Most like to assume, like to consume, I'd like to resume my previous ambitions instead of trying to slowly kill myself. I'm all competition, no longer trying to build who else. Last night I thought about life as I often do. That time I almost fell fine as I fell through. Felt a bit of everything, but I'm overwhelmed or hopeless. Fine motivates me, but I'm not quite compelled to smoke less. Since 4S is not in the cards, catch you off guard, covered in scars. Since 4S is not in the cards, catch you off guard, covered in scars. Greetings and salutations, needing some expectations to shadow for fun. I'm quite callous for funds. I like malice for most, but I like status and guns, and I propose a toast, but I'm one of one. I propose a toast, but I'm one of one. 300 on a coin flip, lost expenditures poignant, less worse and dangerous. To find a hooky, half my net worth in CS as life should be. At the moment it's actually 99.9, okay, you're not a potent, shiny fine, drugs with squad, abracadabra. I look about the same till I Alakazam. Took some pink clothes cause Alex no man, but $1 in my bank, I'm broke. The collar around my neck provokes the old folks with no honor. I tell them about rope, we dance around the fire, their family photos stoked. Post the coast is still great material shit. Most of the hopeless I split experience with. Most of another strap like a cereal. Since I got the shit fresh out the psych ward. I got the shit fresh out the psych ward. Put myself on a listing for my next trick. Watch how I persist, no actual blick. Forget a deadline like this tape had number. At a M9 do I or do not have one. Give me the genius interview, find out if I'm a little tech. How the infos for ransom, be mine instead paying my bills, fella. 300 on a coin flip, less expenditures poignant, less worse and dangerous. To find hooky, have my net worth in CS as life should be. 300 on a coin flip, lots of expenditures poignant, less worse and dangerous. To find hooky, have my net worth in CS as life should be. Slumming up like I was fucking Aspen Gold, rotten catalog like I wrote a King's of Shackaball. Adamant Tracy trainings and totem the wrath of Ramol. In fact, we were told, consider the path of the old. Fuck that, I'd rather you tone for your sins to take to you. Walking cadavers and phones gathered to hate me. Do as I please, I happily kill just to live my own truth. Where the keys, Infinity build, just need my own crew. Want that Dodge Challenger, big dumb muscle with my bitch in the passenger. Not so subtle, you more a hunter-gatherer in the frontal cortex samples kept the amateurs puzzled. You the type to disconnect 4 and 4 moves. I'm the type to choose projects for more and more proof. Keep times up to see what I mean, selection excellent. Refines rough gems like a machine second never sent. Slobbing up like I was fucking Aspen Gold, rotten catalog like a King's like goodbye. Whoa. It's the idea of fucking Asmongold.
That girl might live.
Let's prescribe for a dog, maybe I don't need a strap, I got my hog here show. In the stew, straight up Bjorking it. In the stew, straight up Bjorking it. Shawty said I sound like slam poetry. Think she'll come around like damn, hopefully. Some can't stand that I'm trans openly. Not my fault you can't afford groceries. Rap about bigots like I got a death wish. Regret the visit boy, pop a breath mint from river to sea. Delivered debris, refunded to silver and wheat. Consider it heat like liquor that's neat. Bigger the sweet, higher the ceiling, the better. I'm feeling dire as quote of the bitch in the bed before I'm done with her. Feeling twitch, I'm about that shit like I'm hitter. Had to make the beat myself, I'm still bitter. Going to be big, see fireworks feel like glitter. Let's prescribe for a dog, made my own. I don't need a strap, I get my hog here shown. In the stew, straight up Bjorking it. In the stew, straight up Bjorking it. 2 steps forward, a few backwards. Cold feet, slept on concrete just to process the new me. 2 steps forward, a few backwards. Cold feet, slept on concrete just to process the new me. Live to consume and produce art, gives to whom I don't know that part. Unexpressed recluse, my use medicinal. Unaddressed issues in my peripheral or in my blind spot, intertwined thoughts. I'm inclined not to get my mind caught on the simple shit perused through my wits. Ain't been an abuse, use my pen to transmit blends and great goodness. Praise be God, save renaissance, trust replacing abroad. I'm largely beyond the talent, they think that I'm off. Finally dimensions, see it, I have it. Lyricism, direct intentions, yearning for presence. Learning your lesson by burning my antidepressants. Earning my expression by converting gibbons to crescents. Like to drink while high from my fears, like think I'm lost for my years. Although clock ticks, I lose the advantage. Spark gripped, I pursue no pedantics. Could have been an untouched folder, but it came back. This one I crushed the boulder. I made scrapping, yes, even older. I ran laps from my previous self, yeah, I did that. You can tell, found a tedious back then spit drafts. What a spell. Like to be between stages, running right kid into all idiot. I'm between phases. Might bet on me next chance I get, I've seen pages. Let's get on me chicks, chance no longer teen agent. Tight little bottle of lightning, but escapes caging. Moving on silent, or raise me a knee. Let the people come, I save you a seat. Got to assume cause by any means. Oddball flow, but I say what I please. Practically oddball 2, I removed cornier lines. Tactfully drop all new and improved. Glorious finds of Nardwar gets the original leak past my home build. I give him a kiss on the cheek after he goes still. I might die dropping shit now, Elvis, my David Bowie, I'm a back shocking clips, it's self-stated holy. This is an abstract, unfortunately, we on the nose, I'm an act ordinarily. Just see my clothes, white tees and band merch, shorts and sweatpants, 6 on me land work, I'm bored just by glance. Price like me, I'm so smooth and hope it lasts. As small, super together, goes JD Vance. Like local allegiance, fuck the south up to hip hop. Until I who agreements with America got me pissed off. You probably go hell every city, lower the price of gas, you ain't got like most bitter, love poison only nice and maps. Quite the mouthful, like a mouth with my dick in it. I ain't serious, I'm unspectful with my dick in it. Or in general, see I popped out, so I'm damned. Quite the mouthful, like your mouth with my dick in it. I ain't serious, I'm unspectful with my dick in it. Or in general, see I popped out, so I'm damned. Trouble writing, so I lowered imaginary stakes. Leftovers clawing out the drafts, antiquated sakes, and nothing wanna hear it comes. Don't mind the dust from the beat, it's all block rated. Started to march, I felt compelled to let this shit rot in post-December, give it the trash, hear the hats. Thank God close gates on the rich return them to ash, give me Sarah back. I ain't been reading, I'll be a camel through a needle or whatnot. Slapping shit up, I ain't visit chapel or cathedral, a plan not. No, I say give me Sarah back, cause I need better beats. I often sit back and ask what my shit ever release. And shoot at this rate, I'll be the from soft game first. I step forward, I step back, try to beat up on my dames. Work no reason to me, why and why we couldn't pivot to music. Specifically her, she gon' hit it rich and still buy me DoorDash. Remembering potions, aka hot shit. Storm spewing emotions. TSA next stop and script. At Desperate Yeti, no newer mic, maybe next tape. No using Audacity, quiet fans, maybe next tape. Oscar's rents and vocal takes his home. Spun no closet spitting. Found some local making his own guns. 3D prints out the garage, so maybe I don't need nothing truly inspirational, cause I'll be doing more something. In person I'm peaceful, I mean I have separate ambitions. My version of Calm Eagle, a post-hungry desperate pigeons. Shy, socially inept, you flip the coin. I'm a work in progress, I've been getting now more. Gripping spoils, I trust in the process. It's not a contest and you'll hold myself to such standards. I make content, get in control chaos to punch patterns. Of iron sincerity to speak on every topic so directly. In particular, Gradolia is a uniquely psychotic medley. Years for half completed tape days for some finished demos. I'd needed to escape by ways and then get back home. It never even happened either way, I guess things change. However I imagined it going, I can't regret how things arranged. Warm and brewing potions, aka hot shit. Storm spewing emotions, TSA next stop and script. A Desperate Yeti, no newer mic, maybe next tape. No using Audacity, quiet fans, maybe next tape. And moving the deadline closer to draw out extra potential. I'm hitting the red lights like rolling through all of them essential. I worried to be a cornball in the listener's mind, but once and for all I decided this will occur live. Performance show somewhere, at least it's on the bucket list. It's something I wouldn't have dared meet, luckily the rest clicked. The idea sounds lovely someday with a bit of preparation. Better songs out for me, one way to reach the destination. I'm burning out track 6 of 10, this last I'm at the finish line. Been doing nothing else, I mix it flat, I don't care, it's fine. Lost your mind if you expect me to learn those ins and outs. You had a mixing engineer, it'd be nice, I prefer my cigarettes.
Money growing like
smoke some Benjamins and live decadent. I'm gonna get on estrogen. I'm no longer a pessimist. My rags growing and my back showing. Let them look. There's a nice piece of ass. How you living like that? How you living like that? How you living like? How you living like that? Looking at the wall like no hobbies, raw dog in life, at least drugs and alcohol. Maybe a law, Dr. Flight, autopilot, sewing 2 jobs and reaping fuck all. Autopilot going to work and sleeping stuck crawling. Out of bed like right, that's gotta be miserable. Maybe I'm the devil on the shoulder, but I'm here for you. What that angel done for you lately, play surprising me. You ain't even faithful, you gave betrayed regards to priest. Do you believe in able way you repay the gods to me? Or Stephen Sauce came with you and they was lost for heat. How you living like that? How you living like that? How you living? How you living like? How you living like that? How you living like that? How you living like that? A reservoir, tapestry, a talent backhanded my previous standard. Yo, act stranded in serious manner. Act candid, experience gathered. Stay in life where you know how to persist, how to talk, how to show that your existence is below, but above where you wish to live. Quit not knowing you beloved raring in the midst of it. Don't autopilot that shit, don't autopilot that shit, don't autopilot that shit, don't autopilot. Life ideally the balance meant to be on. Despite good habits the Sean seems beyond. Perhaps I'll just like focus on like everything that I'm seeking. Relapse and I might notice I like Carrie and the Reaper. One time I wrote I pushed quit with saves by the first of months ago now. Should I admit that I'm the worst in front? I lack answers to problems, at least I provide my perspective and subject to help within my trust that I apply reflection. Haven't lost the weight I gained, post-psych war, huddled down my diploma fell. Behind I fell short, I could be embarrassed, but it's nice on my chest when I try standing transparent, cause to my advice I invest in. This will not be a profession, it's for fun. I made the ending hypocritical for looks. If you want a confession, check out Trade sending verses for trash hooks. Don't autopilot that shit, 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 don't autopilot. Dissonant to bitches with no swag, also a road to riches with no rags. Also the old witches their own shacks, but dissonant to bitches with no swag. I possibly object to my journey. If your closet empty, fret not, girlie, I'll make you listen. Should this have the battle? If you're not partaking in it, then change the channel. Avoid the 4-leaf clover at all costs. Tops the solicits unemployed, or it's beefing over wanting not to coexist. Even in words like Trina Haunt, she'll never hear me say it. Let brainwaves, but when the pop the pressure is its face. Can't decide if they hate themselves or others more. Their pride's way tells me to cover core beliefs, cause under that mask they know it's hideous. The peace pauses, I wonder that task is for idiots. Back to that, but newsflash, racism in all forms is for dorks. Maybe we'll get a forehead test saying look at me, I'm the dork. Thinking that shit is funny in the big 25, just do us all a favor and end your life. So just stay oblivious, complicit, uninformed and apathetic. Don't be that serious, leave us the unexplored and all the ethics. Next, pick up actual music, not counting game soundtracks. Sick of what y'all think, Sir Mouse, Tordo, and Dex. So Branch out, there's more to this world than just Toby Fox, more to this world than Heavy Piercer, what a shot. Not dissing those artists, just their fans lacking any other taste. I thought of something worse, it's back in all the gutter waste. MGK and Ian, white rappers destined for country. In any case, for reasons obvious, expected it must be. You may notice these overlaps can be one-to-one. I diagnose them with lower swag from back to front. M some basic skirt, clan swims with no ass. Hands up on racist slurs, calling 3 on the mask. You may notice these overlaps could be one-to-one. I diagnose them with lower swag from back to front. M some basic skirt, clan swims with no ass. Hands up on racist slurs, calling 3 on the mask. Listen, getting close like I trade secrets. This is understood, most get paid sweetly. Scribble, think you base card on your ads. Magic markers work tweeted with hate. Sounds like your past static till guards emerge. Make the right choice, get a job and pay some bills. Fake polite boys, kiss ass, display some skills. Money in your funny up, I believe careers themselves. Luckily the studies done, I just leave assisted trails. Trap hired in FL City out for a check, get cooking or get the fuck out. Truck wide in an L stream for a second, looking or get stuck down. And last and most importantly, get on hormones. If that's you, ask me what it's worth cordially. I take a sworn oath that if you ever receive such a chance of metamorphosis to a truer self. Can't conceive of a glance think twice before this from a future fellas. Euphoric as having grown out my hair, people thinking twice like you born sick and trying to repair deeper living lives. As I continue to say it's insane that others hate it from me. I can't begin to just pray they change ways for greater I see. It's not enough. You may notice these overlaps can be one-to-one. I diagnose them with lower swag from back up front.
Pareidolia, so that's the tendency to perceive a specific, often meaningful image in a random or ambiguous visual pattern. So you have something in nature, like plants for example, and it evokes, it appears like there's a specific shape in it.
That mic is way fucking better than mine. Thought I saw a person under that red hat, call it pareidolia. Thought I saw a person under that red hat, call it pareidolia. Call it pareidolia, call it pareidolia. I got black idols like Danny Brown and Jesus Christ. I know whack guys all with hand-me-downs that I can spice. I ain't a pig, rubbing Confederate shit. I ain't a bitch getting some fez dick. I ain't calling Mexicans rapists and thieves, which is a mushy. They took jobs on hog DBTs, haters and breeze. They took the aesthetic of chat GBT. Fascist failing art, a century in the making, and then it's failing arts, a treachery in the basement. I love to let you imagine with colorful metaphors when people flattened out at King cartoon matadors. Teens stabbed and shot for being themselves, body dragged and tossed for weeping as well. Didn't throw the first stone, not typically confrontational. Long way down, but most seriously irreplaceable. You're laughing at sexualized caricatures of dead children, harassing eventual trials. I'll be first to behead villains. As the threat come martyr me, I'll be waiting. Get it while it's hot for soldiers. You'll be in the breaking of the stove's knob with the boiling water off in both cogs and the boiling slaughter. Kashika's gods in the back of the building, and he's pissed with the lag of the willing. But trying manic, now attack for the killings, but the rich won't be doing their bidding. Each of us to rest in peace to the morgue, to around distress, the streets of the ward, new madhouse, where they'd rather you dead. Few stand left there, gather and send. Messaging a Molotov to the right politicians, let them feel the flames early and don't miss them. Thought I saw a person under that red hat, call it pareidolia. Thought I saw a person under that red hat, call it pareidolia, call it pareidolia. Less than human, no soul by eyes, should eclipsed, tense illusion, so cold, amplified by persistence. It's like I almost see a face beyond the glare. It's like I provoke snake responds when scared. Strike the future expects and the thrill as it cools. It's like the future's connected and it's still a void. Happily tread over you, know you do the same. Calcium said should abruptly hoping I cover me. Hey Tom, how's a band with no vocalist said more? Godspeed understands what his line is pressed for. Like the children of Gaza with their limbs attached, the hinges nauseous saw their family snatched. American airstrikes like inherited despair, quiet, arrogant, assured sides for narratives dared to write. Before I flip it on a damn near spin it, call it pareidolia, call it pareidolia. What you have to say for Breonna Gay or Umbrella Stone? Just know that your karma hates your trail of loans. What you have to say for George Floyd or Emmett Till? I don't care the days this limits, that's for when it kills. The inevitable next innocent person and you don't care. The irrevocable text of innocent sermons and prayers. Least where they will these things decide Francis. Beast plays are dealing with strings like Kansas. All capital morons needing comfort in the dissonance. You the actual foreigner pleading first as indigenous. You'll crack jokes about them online. Behind closed doors, those is just that if you white, you should show more. You ashamed of your hate, if not, then show the world with your name and face. If not, then know you urge me to stay unimpressed regardless it smells plainly. I'll say it with my chest, no alias, but just Alex Bailey. I will not be satisfied by a low note ending. Neither will I be satisfied by an unearned ascension.
That's a new course record.
I've been running laps or biking them. I've been writing raps or typing stems. Ancient cluster toward a wiser state of being. Wishing I holstered the Lord's summer for greater meaning. But one in the chamber could work in my favor, only so long to change my behaviors. I could not be a failure with this remainder. My creator gave me what I need to pursue on paper. I don't wanna get to heaven and lack my gifts. I can't compromise my expression amidst my shifts. Concerned I'll be a skeleton with skills not quite polished. I observe these veterans of shit I might not accomplish. Seems to me cut from a different cloth or fabric. Deem self too ignorant, you ought to have it. Am I capable of another echelon? Could I lay my vessel upon? I stress along lost potential. It costs the mental. I'd say it's worth it. The point or purpose isn't the dull disjointed verses. It's something behind the curtain, beneath the surface. A better person. I have to believe that it's in there. I have to believe it, I simply do. I keep running laps despite a feeling of futility. I might die trying to receive my own abilities. Fine by me, it's what I can do to overcome my biggest fears. Shining memories as I take daughters from my dimmest years. Yet all I fear alternates. Either I never bothered to have tried, or I try for my entire life and nothing happens. Or God forbid I blink and hear from above that
Time's up.
I consider renting out weekend custody of my soul. If it missing weeping is suddenly under my control. Asking Satan for a free sample, probably a dangerous game, and yet I do it regardless. Honestly, a traitorous shame. Paying apparitions back with gold just to ask them if playing abolition whack-a-mole. The lazy fuck gambit is truly all this life has to offer, and they said cruelty in this divine package deal often never fled. It could be called Stockholm or whatever you want. Continuance through potholes to logical beyond start. I ain't concluded yet though. And shit, the way the wind hit me decided much of my tone. Will I display some wings despite my misguided touch shown? Appreciate when Francis said hell is empty, or he hopes so. Couldn't agree more than this, it tempts me on the ropes though. Sinning without consequence, and I ponder what consequently I suffer more by biases from suspense. My conscience led me astray, I promise never again am I letting catharsis arrange my own carcass. I will repent to the extent I find health.